a minute. I think the last time I had the camera out, it must have been about 7 months ago when I was in, when did I stop recording? Was it when I was in Bali? I think I'm long overdue a video. I'm gonna change up the YouTube channel because the YouTube channel is like purely obviously based on the barbershop. The barbershop isn't the only thing that I do. So I thought I'm gonna come in with a new angle now. I know that I don't just have that shop, I have multiple businesses that I do. And I work full time. Today I thought, why not bring the camera to work? In Bali, my clippers broke. I didn't really do any videos. I just didn't see the point, but this was the way I was thinking. The way I was thinking was, well, if it hasn't got anything to do with a haircut or barbering or whatever, then there's no point in recording it. Whereas now I think, why not just record it for whatever else I was doing? So after Bali, I went to Thailand. I chilled in Thailand till maybe like February time, then I came back to the UK. I came back to a lot of things I needed to do. The main one was I was selling one of my businesses, so I needed to start the process of that. It's ongoing and we're almost at the back end of it now. So by the end of this month, I'm hoping to have everything done. My money back out of there, some nice capital to reinvest into something else. Prash hasn't filmed any videos with me in a long time just because he's so busy, but he's still here. Yeah, if anyone's thinking, yo, where's this guy gone? No, Prash is still here. He's just super busy and he's been involved with a lot of other things and he's took on a lot more responsibility and stuff. So yeah, my guy's still about. Yeah, on the note of the barbershop, I mean, I've had that barbershop for, business has been running for a very long time. So I wanted to kind of focus on the management side, take a back seat from the shop floor, work on my other businesses too. And all my guys are absolutely killing it in there, man. I've been working in construction for a few years now, in and out. I just take on projects as and when. But this job, let's talk about this job. We have a couple of big machines over here, and we have a few more machines over here. In my head, if I'm not early, I'm late. So I always get here at least half an hour early so I can sit back, focus. I don't like being in a rush. I like everything to be really prepared. I don't like the thought of turning up with 5 minutes to spare, trying to get everything out of the car, trying to run around, get to a machine and see if it's okay before I jump in it and start operating or do something else or whatever it is. I like to be really organised in the morning. We'll hit the gym later on, that's a non-negotiable, and then we'll pass by the barbershop. I haven't been there in a few days, so I haven't been there for over a week to be honest. Maybe get the laptop open and check on some of the other business stuff, see if everything's okay there. Let's get the boots on, get some documents done, and let's get over into the machine and see what's cracking for today. This idiot forgot to bring his microphones, so if it sounds a bit buzzy, I do apologise. The situation on the site at the moment is we had a heavy downfall last night, so everywhere is very bogged, very slippery. Got some machines out now, tidying everything up. It's going to take a little while, get the whole roads clear, and then we can push the trucks out, start moving some dirt, some rubble, all of that to where it needs to go. And by the way, XRP, I mean, I don't know if anyone's into crypto, but XRP seems to be doing a little bit of a madness at the moment. I mean, I've only got a few hundred in there. I mean, I only moved maybe like 300 in less than a week ago. Let's go up the past week. Keep climbing, man. A lot of people are a bit skeptical when it comes to XRP, but I like what they're doing, and it seems like it could be a good investment. Crypto, I keep minimal amounts in just because of the volatility. I don't like that. Because I've got a moment, I'm going to make use of the time by uploading a post on the barbershop page. I keep making these cartoons at the moment because they're more fun to make. Worries at Jo-ell's. Why can't I type today, man? Looks good to go. So that's on the business suite. I'm not going to boost it, and that should upload to Instagram and the Facebook page. This is one of my other Instagram pages. I'm just making a faceless motivational page. I'm So far so good. I've not pumped any money into this yet. I've just been making the posts, following people, hashtagging it, loads of stuff on there. I started this one in Thailand, so it would have been about January time. I love this picture. But I'm looking forward to seeing where this one goes. Upload maybe once or twice a day on this one. That's what I've been doing so far. And yeah, it seems to be working quite well. These swipe ones are really cool. All roads have been cleared and now we're back up and running. So let's get some more tipped. Let's do it. So important that I maintain a low speed because the ground is so slippery from the rain overnight, and losing control one of these, because I'm about 30-40 tons at the minute, if it goes it goes, and it is not going to be nice. So I take it nice and easy. There's plenty of us moving muck at the same time, so a lot's still being done. Got about 10 minutes and then we'll hit the first break time. We'll go get some food. I should give you another update after that on what's what. We are back from a bit of a morning break. So to clear up, why I choose to work full time whilst running these other businesses that I own is simply because I can still do everything whilst earning a wage. Whilst here in the truck, you've seen yourself, I can still be on the phone, I can still do stuff. What I do is very simple here. You know, when I pick up these projects to work on, it's like for normally like 6-week stints. You'll see I do pack a lot into the day. I think when I went traveling, that kind of changed my mindset with a lot of things. I've got some new goals that I want to get to. So earning a wage whilst earning money within the businesses as well. And like I said, I'm in the process of like finalising selling one of the companies. Then potentially as well, I might look at selling one of my other businesses as well, if the offer's right and if it all works. Those chunks of capital in each one, it then lets me invest into something bigger and better again. And I can do that because this is all I've ever done, you know, since I was kind of like 18, I started Jo-ell's and I started another business and I built that up and I sold that. I kept Jo-ell's, then I brought another barbershop, took that over, moved Jo-ell's over and then made that bigger. And then in the meantime, I've brought businesses and made them bigger, sold them and, you know, I just kept going with it and that's what works. That's what keeps helping me, helping the process of getting a lot more capital to then invest in the next project or the next thing what's going on. Construction's always something that I've been in and out of for the past, I'd say 8 years. And I'd highly recommend it to anyone who runs businesses to get into construction and get on some projects, man, because like I said, you can take on a role where it's not a permanent thing. You just get on the role whilst the project's going, and then you can move on and have a break after, or you know, you're completely self-employed. It works hand in hand so well if you make it work for you. Prash has messaged me saying that his chair's messed up a little bit. We're just sorting out what's going on with that and how we're gonna do it, get that in and get the other one moved out and whatnot. I'm still able to sort that out whilst being here. Back on, let's carry on moving this section out here, get it down the bottom. I'll check in with you the next break. We've got till around 1 o'clock now. This guy always cracks me up, man. Always on some madness, shit my little bit. So I don't know if the camera is gonna pick him up, but the ground is a lot better now. Now that it's all dried out, the dozers have done what they need to do. So it's a lot more better to drive on. Things are getting done a lot more quicker now. Alright, bye. just come off the phone. The sale of my company, that should all be finalised within the next kind of 2 weeks. So we was aiming for the end of June, but now we're touching the end of July for that all to be completed. Me to have access to the funds and everything else. It's just how it goes sometimes, but there's no rush, there's no stress. And another point that I want to touch on as well is like, one of my favourite quotes is, to live like you never have, you've got to do things that you've never done. And I'm really trusting that quote at the moment. I'm just doing things I'd never normally do just to try and progress and level up. So I'm out here up at 5 o'clock every day without fail. Not drinking on the head 12 months ago, I think it was now. I don't do any of that no more. I've just purely been locked in ever since the start of this year, from when I was traveling. I got back and I just got to work. And it's nice because it's now that I'm seeing the back end of my hard work and all these little things that I've put in place, and possibly looking at selling one of my other companies as well. It's going to be a really interesting year. But on another update, break time's just finished. I went and grabbed some food, nipped out, and then I got back in the truck and handled some phone calls. Get some more muck shifted. Keep breaking it as well about getting the drone up in the air. I keep getting scared because power lines running through. Is my battery died. I got the drone up once. Yeah, I was too scared to drive the drone. So the plan is now straight to the gym. And that's a little life hack. When you finish work, don't go home. Go straight to where you need to be, because when you go home, automatically, like a subconscious thought, you start feeling tired. We're at the gym, 10-15 minutes early. As I said, if I'm not early, I'm late. I'm not too sure if I'm going to video any stuff in the gym because it is a class and I've got to be very respectful. I'll most probably catch you when I come out of there. Gym, shower, done. Go get some food. Probably gonna check back in when I get to the shop. 7 PM. Here. I've just been working on a ebook that I'm going to make for like small business owners and stuff, just all the things that I've learned, and then I'm hoping to release that hopefully a couple of weeks after this video is out maybe. Yeah, I've just cracked out some work. I'm not going to be doing anything exciting now. I'm going to probably head back and get some sleep, maybe in like 10-15 minutes. But if you've made it this far, thank you very much. And if you want to see these style of vlogs and stuff, comment below. And then I know to keep doing them, because like I said, I'm gonna switch up the style to what I'm gonna do on this channel now, and it's just not gonna be barber stuff. It's gonna be other little bits and bobs. But yeah, man, thank you for watching.